be a concern that it's always live in your heart, that is always live in your heart, that how I'm going to end my life, how I'm going to be ending my life. Abu Darda, rahimahullah ta'ala, he, upon his death, he was also mentioning something along the side of wishing that he to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He looking forward to that. And he died. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ended his life in a good way, because this is his, something that he concerned about his life. He concerned about his whole entire life. What caused husn al-khatim? What thing would help you to end your life while doing good? Al-istiqamah. Steadfast. You straight. Straight, being mustaqim, it doesn't mean you don't make sense. But ya akhi, ya akhti, it means that you are a person always repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-istiqamah is something you develop yourself. This is what it is. Al-Shafi'i rahimahullah used to say, I combined the Sufis and I did not benefit from them anything but two things. I learned from Sufi two things, beneficial things in my whole entire life. What are they? One of them is beautiful advice that he learned from them and he advising us with it. قال نفسك إن لم تشغلها بالحق شغلتك بالباطل. If you don't occupy yourself by doing what is good, you will be occupied by doing what is not beneficial. And this is the deal. That's why when somebody said, Ya Shaykh, I want to take a break. Habibi, there is no break. Humans, they don't stay in one level. One of the beautiful words I still remember it, Shaykh Muhammad al-Sharif used to say, he used to say that humans are like going up or down. They don't sit in one level. It's either going up or either going down. So that's the way it is. That's why when you see yourself going towards doing what is good, you are excited about it, make sure that you take advantage of this. Make sure that you rush to do as much as you can. Two, always have good expectation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Truthfulness, as-sidq ma Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Repent to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every time that you commit a sin. Remembering death and visiting cemeteries. Avoiding the reasons which is lead to su' al-khatimah. Some sign of husn al-khatimah. Some of the sign of good ending. That the person will say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammad Rasulullah upon death. Dr. Abdul Muhsin al-Ahmad, he's a doctor, he worked in the emergency room. He said, over 27 people I witnessed, and he lives in a Muslim country. I asked them, or a number around that number, I told them, say La ilaha illallah. I told them, they heard me. He said maybe 2-3 people were able to say it. And the rest, nobody. They couldn't answer it. Because it is now totally different story. So saying the shahada upon death, sweating on the forehead when passing away, dying as a martyr, as a shaheed, and also dying with one of the actions that the Prophet ﷺ named it as a shahada. The martyr is shaheed, that's one category. But another also thing, if you die while you are doing it, you will be also named as shaheed, tusamma shaheed. Such as somebody die by fire, will burn to death, a'udhu billah. Collapse from a very high building, or in modern days collapse like a crash of an airplane, or fall off a bridge, or things like that, by accident. Also the death by tyrant leader, abdominal also ailment, abdominal disease like cancers and things like that. That's a form of shahada. قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم من مات ببطنه فهو شهيد من مات ببطنه فهو شهيد. Passing on the night or the day of Friday. Death while delivering a child. There are so many things in the Sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ came showing that this is considered a form of shahada. To die also in Medina. To die while you are doing good deeds. dying while you are making sujood, dying while you are performing salat, while you are fasting, dying in a good time, like in Ramadan, 10 days of the Hijjah, the month of Muharram, things like that. In the other hand, one of the most important things to be careful of is to end your life while doing something evil or bad. And these are the causes, so be aware of it. One, corrupt belief and practice innovations. In the Ahl al-Bid'ah umuman wa I think really there is still some of these things that he feels that he's so attached to it that he doesn't even think that he can give it up. And this is something very dangerous in you. Very dangerous in you. If you have it, make sure you take it out quickly out of your heart. Make sure that the sins will never settle in your heart. Maybe they go around in your head, you think about it, you do it once, twice, and you repent from, but don't let it ever settle in your heart. Because if it does, that's one of the reasons for people to end their life while they are doing other than the good deeds. That's why some of them upon his death, they told him, say La ilaha illallah, then he starts singing. Because he's so into singing. He loves music, she loves music so much. He loves, this is his best thing. Sheikh Muhammad Hassan, you know him probably, he told me once about one of his neighbors, or one of the neighbors that he knows about them, or somebody, his neighbor, I forget now. He said he was dying, and the neighbor went upstairs, telling them because he can hear with the louder voice, the song of one of the singers, female singers in Egypt, very famous. So the neighbor went and said, Ittaqullah, your father is about to die, and your husband is about to die, and you have this songs? This is a CD of Quran, play it. He said, Hawdar. Or a tape. I don't think they have CDs in that time. They take the tape of the songs and they put the tape of the Quran. He said, I heard the man from his bed cursing with a very foul language. And he said, shut this down and put back the song. The Quran. He said, I said, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. He said, I walked back to my room and I didn't reach the next stairs until I heard, I heard with my own ear, his family started screaming with me because he passed away. This is his last words. The love for so many people upon their death, as Ibn al-Qayyim al-Haqq mentioned, story people, they should say La ilaha illallah. He would say, I have so much money left, I this and that. People like today, you know what, there's stocks, there's this, that's what they talk about. Because money is really, this is the thing that they are so attached to it from this dunya. Also, unlawful love and attachment to images. Attachment to images. Ibn al-Qayyim rahimahullah in his book Ad-Dawa Ad-Dawa and Rawdat al-Muhibbin mentioned tens of examples of people, and also Imam al-Qurtubi rahimahullah and Abdul Haqq al-Ishbili and others mentioned so many examples of people upon their death, the only thing they remember the name of their boyfriends or girlfriends. That's all what they remembered, that they mentioned them. To the extent one of them even said that your name, the name of that person that he used to love, is more beloved to him now to hear his name more than even hear the name of or the mercy of the most merciful. قال وذكر اسمك أحب إلي أو شفاعا للعليل مدري إيش من ذكر اسم الرب الجليل أو كذا عبارة في غاية السوء من هذا النوع. So also that the person delay the tawbah, and it will just surprise him. There's a lot of signs about to end your life of that, doing something wrong, doing evil things. There is people die while they are making sujood to other than Allah. There are people die while they are drunk. They are so drunk and they die. People die while they are fornicating. Die while they are about to do something wrong. People die while they are doing an act of terrorism, killing innocent people. There is people die while they are saying bad things about others. So you would see clearly that this is one of the su'al khatima, that you die while you are doing something bad or promoting evil or innovations. Some of these signs appear after death. Appear after death. Appear after death, after the person will be buried in his or in her grave.